about to make an incredibly terrible decision. You see this? No more. Why? Well, because I have games. I have games like State of Decay 2, Far Cry 5, and worst of all. Oh yeah, and doing commentary isn't really that fun anymore, it's just sad. What does this mean for my channel? Probably nothing good. Does it really matter? Eh. So goodbye to all this garbage, and hello to the new garbage. And if you threaten to leave, I don't care. I'd rather be lonely and sad playing video games than be lonely and sad talking about losers.
Nice and quiet.
Hello there, my fellow human beings. I am in max pain. So I went to Oklahoma recently, and I was going to record on my Xbox, which already looks completely disgusting. However, in my haste, I forgot my controller, which isn't really that bad. So I went to the store and I got a new one, which pretty much solved all my problems. No, just kidding. So if you don't know, an Xbox can usually record for around 10 minutes. Yet whenever I recorded, instead of it sounding like this, it didn't even sound at all. This would have been fine if this wasn't supposed to be a 10-minute clip. Yet, I only got about 7 seconds. Also, in one clip, for some reason I got this. Very interesting. And just to add a little bit more salt to the wound, I had restarted the whole game. The pain was growing.
Ah, shit. I know you're there.
My next plan was to stream on Twitch because I knew once the stream finished, I could have it be put in a video archive. It's been over 24 hours, and there's still nothing there. This wouldn't have been too bad, except for the fact that I have hours of footage on this.
I never seen no Pokemon like you! I owe you one.
The pain was getting even worse. After a little bit more time, I decided to just record on my Xbox again on a different game, and it actually worked this time. Right, exactly back to where I started. Yeah, hold on guys, let me just... Why? Now on to some more information nobody cares about. Why do I look like this and not how I usually look? The thing that I usually use to make the little avatar things got reset after I resetted all my storage, which, just like every other thing, would have been fine if I would have had the cloud save storage. However, whenever I clicked the cloud save button, turns out that it brought me back to a save from over a year ago. So now the only thing I have on my little thingy McDoodle is this girl. So yeah, new video coming soon. Maybe.
Okay, so before we talk about what we're going to do now, how about we talk about how we actually got into this mess in the first place? So originally, I began my channel by posting videos of Fortnite on my PS4. With my crappy internet, that's pretty much garbage. Anyways, after Fortnite really didn't give me too much success and some other stuff, I had gotten into some drama with some other kids on Fortnite. Do I care what it was over? No. Do I know what it was over? No. Did my voice back then bring me physical pain just from hearing it sound? Yes. For goodness gracious, I couldn't watch more than 5 seconds of it without feeling physical pain.
Okay, over like the past few days, I've made a video talking about some kids on Fortnite.
Now, my channel didn't really get quote-unquote popular until I got into some other drama with some gotcha girl.
Oh boy, let's talk about Nikki Sparkles. So basically, for a very long time, I had a good portion of my channel basically devoted to Nikki Sparkles. Simply put, my channel had basically just become a commentary one. My videos range from random crap that makes absolutely no sense to long-form video essays. Which, fun fact, I found to be completely pointless after a while. So, I ended commentary on my YouTube channel, specifically about her, and then ended it entirely. I'm about to make an incredibly terrible decision. You see this? No more. And now, my channel is just a bunch of memes. Except for the chess stuff that we have now. And now I'm trying to revive my channel.
Well, that still leaves a few questions unanswered. So, let's go and answer them. Now, the answer to this question is actually pretty simple. Due to some life events, I lost a lot of confidence, which meant that I purged a lot of videos. How do I feel about it? Well, my feelings are pretty mixed about it. There are some videos that I'm definitely glad are no longer on the face of the earth, but there are some other ones that I do wish I would have kept over the years. So, what now? Well, the answer is probably some visual novels, because I haven't tried to take a crack at it in a while. As well, I really hope that I can make videos with some other creators. That would be fun to do. Lastly, I hope that I can reach some new horizons at least, and try to find something I might like to do. So, that's really it. Thank you for watching.
A while back, I made a video saying that my entire YouTube channel was basically YouTube drama. And honestly, the interpretation is pretty bad. So you know what that means. Even though everything that I discussed in that video did happen, there were a lot of things I left out. One of the things I missed out on were a lot of the other videos that I made that I said I purged. Well, that was also kind of a lie. Turns out, they've all been on my capture gallery, which I did not know beforehand. Now these videos range from kind of funny
lasso because I was too lame, and then a wolf followed me, and it ate me, and I died. And my honor level got decreased whenever I shot it, which I don't think that was very fair because they totally deserved it.
Oof. I think we have a problem. Wee! I think I broke the game. I fell under the map. Wee! Wee! Oh! I actually lived! Yeah, I just started recording. It just pops in.
to pretty mid. To kind of depressing for some reason.
Luckily, I got the things done, and yay, good for me, right? My disappointed self is done making those. So I completely didn't listen to him because that was a pathetic excuse. Then I realized that I can't exactly fit under that train track, and I fell and died. I say died, I didn't actually die, I just said that because I'm dumb.
Also, I used to read visual novels, but I don't really know what to say about that, so I'll just go on to the next thing. Now, I used to have some really old videos where I made stories with these little character things, but then the story got really weird and stupid, so I stopped doing that. Fun fact, I have abandoned every one of you. Wait a second, I've heard this before. You're just going to create another channel and then abandon it after a month. There's only one problem with that assumption. It's that this isn't a sideshow. It's the main show. But it's again. Why? Because I can. It's almost like I'm getting a fresh start. Remember this video? Well, I edited it for my Horizon Forbidden West playthrough on my other channel. You can actually watch the first part of the playthrough right now. Or maybe if you can't decide if you want to waste 21 minutes of your life watching me play a video game, watch the first minute of it. Remember that time that I tried surviving the zombie apocalypse? Guess what? There's a new series about that too, and the first video isn't 20 minutes, it's only 7. You can still watch the first minute of it. I'm also already working on the second part of that series. With all that said and done, let's try to get the First Star Initiative to -5 subscribers from sometime between now and the next 52 years.
Fantastic. This was a huge waste of my time.
Surprise, I'm not dead, but unfortunately, I have lost control of my arms. And my computer really is getting on my nerves. Like seriously, there's no joke here. I'm really tired of just hearing E from my computer. That's right. Unfortunately for some people, I have decided to not be invisible anymore. But I have no clue what's going to happen now. Yay. I'm not going to waste my time saying I'm going to do this or that because that didn't work out the last 2 times I tried it. Well, that's about it, really. Like, oh, right, I need like 20 more seconds of filler or something like that.
Woo, cool effects that I'll totally add in later and not make myself look really dumb. Hello random people of the internet. If you haven't noticed, we've gotten our ducks in a row here somewhat. And we're doing very good at the moment. But there are a few things that I definitely need help deciding. First thing is I really need an idea for a banner image because I had to change it, it didn't make any sense, and I have no idea what to change it to. So right now I just have it as, like, under construction, so that's pretty cool. Oh yes, I've also learned that premiering a video usually doesn't turn out well, so we're not going to do that anymore. Also, I'm trying to find an intro statement for videos that I do, because it'd be really nice to know what I want to say at the start of a video. So, any ideas, just tell me about it. And considering that we still need to do better, if you have any ideas of something that you actually want me to do that isn't, like, stupid or, you know, yeah, just stupid, tell me, because why not? You have nothing better to do. Yeah, again, that's about it. Woo. Talking about some hardware issues that I've been having, which are more annoyances. I believe I upset the master of the house. Whoa. I cannot put off my work. But whatever. I made a community post about it, and I said I would deal with it whenever I woke up. Did I? Nerp. Have I decided to do anything about it? Nerp. You know what I did do? I went and made another video for my other channel. I'm still tired and I refuse to work on this at all. It's just depressing to even deal with it. It's hard to explain. It's like, oh, here's this thing that you did. Oh, too bad. There's no quality for it. I don't want to remake it, because if I remake it, then I won't be genuine about it. Because, you know, I've already seen it before. So, yeah, I just have a whole bunch of stuff that's in limbo. And the video I was working on was the final for the Death Palette. And I ended up recording for an hour. A whole hour of clips that sound like my phone scraping across the floor for no apparent reason. And then my volume deciding, nope, I'm not going to work today. No clue. What I think might be the issue is the BGM, but I haven't had that issue with anything else. But for further episodes anyway, I'm going to mute it. Is this because of this specifically? No. It's because I just don't want to deal with copyright concerns if I ever do get monetized. But yeah, that is the current state of the channel, I guess. I still plan on uploading tomorrow. Or tomorrow, Friday, if I can.
Oh geez, it's been quite a while since I've been here. I think I realized a very long time ago that I wasn't going to be able to personally relate with this channel anymore, and I kind of bailed. In fact, I bailed so hard that I created a new channel and a new community, all around, you know, stuff that I actually want to do. If you ever want to see me again, I'll be on the IB Games project, and I will be re-releasing a bunch of some of the other stuff that I have privated, like a bunch of visual novel stuff, here. And I'll probably rename it to like the archive or something, I don't know. So, thank you, I guess.
When I made this community post a few days ago, I began thinking, not really about the community post itself, but instead about, what if I say that I plan to make a future video, and then all of a sudden another video pops up? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? The reason that such a phenomenon can even occur is because I don't work alone. I work with a friend. And not in a, we work together on the same projects type of way, in a, we both try to do our own thing type of way. Since the challenge that we were both doing against each other is now over, I think it would be a good time for us to actually introduce ourselves. Okay, let's start with me. I do a few different things, but my personal favorite thing I've done so far is the Fable series. I also manage all the community posts.
Hello everyone, I am Avenger, I am the co-owner of this channel, and I make videos of Neapolitan. He and I will release our videos, and we will give you a forewarning of whose video it is. The videos I will make are mainly video games with RPG and story elements, and there's also the occasional shooter. I have published videos already of Elden Ring and Helldivers 2 and want to make more, in particular with Elden Ring's DLC Shadow of the Erdtree. I will say Helldivers 2 videos take a lot of time to edit, so don't expect them as much.
That's all well and good, right? Everything's figured out. Only one problem. Who is this little gremlin? I've had about as many defunct YouTube channels as I've had defunct story characters, and Ivy is one of them. When I was making this channel, I was like, man, Ivy doesn't really have a channel to goof around in, and now she does, and she's very thankful for it. Last time I did an Ivy Games Project is Confusing video was around 7 months ago, and just after 7 months, that video is already outdated. Not only does Avenger no longer work here, I also quite literally never called myself Neapolitan. After that video, I went on a quick escapade of playing Mobile Legends. However, I decided that competitive multiplayer games probably weren't for me, and I went back to doing my main projects, of which I have only done one. But hey, we're at 93 subscribers, which isn't too bad. I'm currently working on Onion Eyes right now, which is a whole different can of worms. Depending on how that goes, I might start something else, but considering the fact that the YouTube algorithm is kind of giving me the middle finger right now, we'll see. It's hard to overstate how surprised I am right now. Just yesterday I said, considering the fact that the YouTube algorithm is kind of giving me the middle finger right now, we'll see.
And you guys took that and ran with it.
In less than a week, we've went from this to this. Oh, and wait, there's more.
Not only am I going to continue uploading at least one video a day, I'm also planning to work as hard as I can on getting Onionized out, or at least the first part of Onionized out this weekend. I've done enough of these videos, so let's just call this the real definitive reason why we're here and what we're doing now. I already mentioned in this short that a tragic event in middle school caused every upload that I made on my original channel to feel like a mental negative. So I left there to permanently stay on this channel. With my official retirement, if you can even call that, being 2 months ago. I originally started with gaming videos and long projects such as Fortnite as a game and the Fable 2 experience, which went okay, but not particularly well, until I discovered Mobile Legends. And after that video blew up, I played this game and uploaded videos about it constantly, but eventually I did end up reaching my skill ceiling, and no longer enjoyed the game. At the same time, it felt like my own channel wasn't even about me anymore, considering the fact that I had only been uploading clips. After quitting Mobile Legends, I kinda had no clue what I was going to do. That changed whenever I decided to upload a video using my 3D avatar to tell the story of how I won a solos game in Fortnite. And that did really well. And that's how Modern Ivy was born. Okay, just one more thing and we'll be done. We went through a little bit of a rebranding recently from the Ivy Games Project to the Ivy Project, which to almost anyone wouldn't seem that important. But at the end of almost every one of these videos, I usually say, oh yes, I will be going to work on a long-term project. The return I get for working on those long-term projects doesn't really feel like enough to justify making them in the first place. It typically takes a lot less effort, and most of the time I do enjoy making the shorts a lot more than I do the long-term content anyway. I'll probably worry more about long-form content when my goals shift to watch hours rather than my subscriber count.
Surprise, I'm not dead.
After nearly 6 years of uploading YouTube videos, and retiring from my main channel to create this one, we finally made it to 500 subscribers. Which in itself is already a major achievement. I've said before that I really didn't think that YouTube would ever work as a job for me, just because I don't believe I'll be able to ever reach out to that many people. But ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to make some money on YouTube. So what's stopping us? Well, the simple answer is the 3,000 required public watch hours. 3,000 public watch hours is a very heavy ask, considering it's multiple months worth of watch hours. So how do I plan on getting 3,000 watch hours? I don't really have an answer for that yet, but like every other goal so far, I'm not really afraid of the challenge. I'm especially thankful for all the stuff that we've accomplished so far, and I can't wait to reach this milestone with everyone.